question number 1, I call Keith Brown.
To ask the Scottish Government what action it is taking to support bat conservation.
Cabinet Secretary Mary McCallan.
Presiding Officer, all bat species found in Scotland are European protected species, and we're committed to their protection and their conservation. Through legislation, bats receive the highest level of species protection available. We know that access to a suitable roost is vital, and that's why any action which might disturb or damage a bat roost requires a licence from Nature Scot. And another key issue facing bats is the loss of suitable habitat. So our commitment to biodiversity regeneration, for example, through the Agricultural Reform Programme, will help improve the availability of foraging and prey for bats through the enhancement of farmland habitats.
Keith Brown.
Can I thank the Cabinet Secretary for that answer? I've recently been contacted by a number of constituents who are employed by Nature Scot as part of a group of 27 bat workers, all of whom I understand are to be facing redundancy. Can I ask the Cabinet Secretary what consideration has been given to the potential impact that the redundancy of Nature Scot's 27 bat workers, with their considerable experience and expertise, may have on bat conservation in Scotland?
Cabinet Secretary.
Presiding Officer, I understand the concerns. However, I would like to clarify that I understand this is not to be the loss of 27 full-time bat workers. Although employed by Nature Scot, I understand that the work is demand-driven and that in a year their collective hours amount to around 140 days, or half of a full-time member of staff. And whilst Nature Scot are looking to maximise efficiencies, this is being done whilst addressing the needs of bats on the one hand and indeed householders on the other. Nature Scot are engaging with workers as well as the Bat Conservation Trust to ensure support for conservation is maintained, albeit in a different form than is currently provided, and all of that in advance of the next bat season, and I can make sure that Keith Brown is kept up to date.